He's Chris Redfield. He's Batman.
And he's Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's Sonic
Who
the
can
Hedgehog.
claim that? And he does...
And he's Captain America in the new Marvel cartoons.
Is he?
He's Captain America. Dang it, I forgot to drop my crank off. Oh good, there's a box down here.
Yes, we have dead aim. Oh yeah, you do have dead aim.
Yes. Alright, enough classic MoldyCrow. What episode is that for people who want to go watch me die?
Episode 7 of the very first Let's Play.
Resident Evil.
Jill Normal.
I had to do that because we did arranged, for Christ's sake. I have to actually specify.
That was funny. Turn around.
Because
it kept being that your back was to it.
So you almost did a Michigan report from hell.
Oh my god!
Turn around! Ugh. No, don't climb up the ladder.
What's up the ladder?
Nothing. It's where I came from.
Why did you even?
I thought I was going to the door, but I went to the ladder by accident.
As I look over in Hyrule Warriors and more Hyrule Warriors, I've heard that it's a bad Zelda game, but a good Dynasty Warriors game. That is one of the opinions I have read.
I don't think it's a bad Zelda game.
I think it's just...
Well, it's not
a Zelda game.
It's not a Zelda game. It's not like a traditional Zelda game. So.
I think that's people's problem.
Which...
Is that nobody asked for a Dynasty Warriors game with Zelda juice on it.
Which, like, depending on...
They're still making a regular Zelda game for the Wii U, so I don't know why they would complain about that.
Well, it's like, this seems superfluous.
Well, it's a spin-off, that's what they do.
Yes, spin-offs aren't supposed to be, you know. Spin-offs aren't meant to, like, appeal to, like, everybody.
So do you think...
Okay, so...
Yeah, but that's the problem. Nintendo needs games that appeal to everybody so they'll sell. Unlike Bayonetta 2. Well, no, the problem with Bayonetta 2 is that nobody has a Wii U. Which is why making it exclusive was stupid. I mean, yes, apparently the only reason it exists is because Nintendo forked over the money. But... Kamiya, the guy that made Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2 and Vanquish and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
On his Twitter, people are asking questions about Bayonetta 2 and all he keeps saying is ask Nintendo. You know, was this gonna happen or is this gonna happen? He's just like, ask Nintendo.
It's all there.
Well, yeah, because they footed the bill. I mean, that's apparently the only reason it exists.
Yeah, it would. They couldn't get. No one would fund it, and Nintendo was like,
Well, if you make it exclusive, we'll give you the money. And it'll fail for both of them. Because it won't sell, Nintendo won't make any money, and then everyone will be like, well, I guess Bayonetta's dead. Unless Nintendo just gives up and lets them port it. It's like they should. Then it'll sell because people will buy it. Will you take the shaft?
oh, I must need something else.
The round crank.
I'm already full. Which means no matter what I find, I'm not going to have any room for it. Great. I know there's a box. Or do I just want to go forward and risk? See if something will get ridden of. Shouldn't have picked up the handgun ammo. I'm never going to use the handgun again. Can't carry any more items. Why would you want to carry more items? That's stupid. Who carry more items?
What we need is the... What is it? What was that bullshit called into? The extra pack or whatever?
Oh, the side pack.
Yeah.
Yes, we could use that very well.
But that's the point of Resident Evil. That's what causes all the tension. It's the limited supply of items.
The supply of items, not room to hold them.
No, that's the point. It's like, you can't just bring everything and use everything anytime you want. I think that's part of the point. I think it's going to be like that with Revelations, too.
No, I don't think so. Not that piece. I don't think so.
At least not to that extent.
No, I don't think you're going to have a limited inventory. You didn't have a limited inventory in Revelations. I think you had a limited inventory of weapons, but not of, like, items and keys.
But, I mean, it is sort of realistic because you couldn't carry everything.
No. Just going to leave it there.
Brown pouch, the dirt herb.
Looks appetizing, doesn't it?
Will you take the brown herb? Is this where you meet Enrico?
Might be.
Is that you,
Huh.
Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're alive.
Super
Stop.
Mexican.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico!
That took a lot longer in the first one. Why did it take you so long to turn around?
Yeah, I was gonna say, forget. I realize he's hurt, but what about the dude who could shoot you in the back?
And it was Wesker, obviously.
I was gonna say he's got to be holding something. If it's handgun ammo, I'm not gonna take it.
The crank. Why does he have the crank?
Because reasons.
Is that what his goes? Yeah. Ah!
Nice of you guys to drop
I'm
by.
glad Wesker led one of those down here.
Here, Hunter. Here, Hunter. Go in, Hunter. Go get her. Go get her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that I'm going back to the item box anyway, I might as well. Well, I guess I can drop off the shaft, since obviously I won't get the other half of it until after. Well, actually, sometimes I impress even myself.
Yeah, it's funny how right you were about. It's odd just how little character any of these people have.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Jill. I think Jill suffers from it the worst. Jill and Chris, oddly the main characters,
Yeah.
have the least amount of character.
Makes me wonder, were they trying to be like, oh, let's make them a blank slate so the
The player.
stupid players can identify with them? Because heaven forbid the players have to, be somebody.
That's what I always have beef with in these games. It's like, I don't mind being an established character in stuff. I mean, I think that's probably the thing they do with part of the reason why Link is so bland.
That's why he's like mute. Like he literally does not speak.
Huh?
I thought I had
Yeah.
magnum bullets. Do I really only have one? Yeah, I guess. Oh no, there. I'm just combining for the sake of combining.
There was one game where Kayla told me he had, like, personality. Was it Skyward Sword, maybe? Sort of had more personality.
He had facial animations, but I don't know.
Come on. See, it's hexagonal. There we go.
So it's not a square.
Hexagonal crank.
And now,
Squeaky.
it's a hexagonal hole.
Squeaky.
Aw, it's not squeaky in this one.
Isn't that boulder supposed to fall in there?
What different room? Yes, I know there's a green herb there. I'll get it on the way back. Or if I'll run back for it if I need it. Hey, it looks like an important plot or key item would be here if I needed it in my game, but I don't.
Is that the shotgun?
No, a flamethrower. But it's... Oh my gosh! Run, Jill!
I thought you were dying.
I am okay! Apparently I can't breathe. Oh, actually that opened the way. So I think that's where I fight a thing.
Hell yeah.
Really? Is that all that's there? It was better in the original. You got like grenade rounds or acid rounds.
I'll take shotgun shells.
Let's see. I think it's time. But let's find out for sure.
For what?
Mini boss? Boss?
Spider?
Spider.
Was this in the first one?
Yeah. Yeah, in the first one, this was like the boss before the lab.
Are you poisoned? Yep.
Yep. Luckily, I have a brown herb that I will use in a moment.
What?
I will not take the survival knife.
There you go. That's what was in here?
It wasn't just that. Really? Oh, see, I can't shoot up.
Yeah, it's probably time to use that. Your danger.
Oh, guess what? I will take the survival knife.
To cut through it. Can you use that?
No. Well, in the original, you could just one flame round would get rid of it too, but it was like multiple strands. No, don't exact.
God damn it.
Use your lockpicks, Jill. You almost never use the lockpicks in this game.
Well, there have been a few. So you unlocked it.
Now that I don't have health, I suppose I will pick this up. And this will come in handy in case there's anything that'll poison me. The other blue herb will have to wait. Actually, you know what? And that doesn't matter because I am not Chris Redfield. Let me use my precognition of what this room looks like to know that I should go this way first and find nothing. Now, let's see. Is it going to be the same solution as the original? Yep. No room over there. No. Why? I think the problem is I accidentally click multiple buttons, and it's always the button I don't want that registers. Excuse me. You know that one must be the right one because you got a different can. That was why that gap was there.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I'll have to combine that to make room, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to pick something up in here. I don't remember what it... Whoops. Apparently I leaned too hard on the R trigger. I don't remember exactly what I'm picking up, unless... Oh, the other part of the shaft. Why am I here again? I know this puzzle, and I know the solution. I just don't remember why I'm doing it. So... because it's funny. Need this crank to scot it. Except I guess theoretically if I messed up the puzzle, I would have to get George Trevor to reset it for me. Really? So you have to push it off and push it back on. Alright, game. We'll play it your way.
Way to not actually be touching it.
George Trevor. He giveth and he taketh away. Or, more accurately, he just is a pain in the butt. See if my aim is true.
Nope.
Chris is the expert marksman. Let me guess, that's too far. Nope. Close enough. Yep, I went through all of that just for that. In the first one, I at least got a Doom book. Where's the door?
Right there.
Oh.
I wish they at some point in the series would have mentioned some other structure that George officially, directly that George Trevor designed, because he says he was famous for designing, things, weird architecture and
Maybe he designed Raccoon City, or parts of it.
the police station.
Oh, yeah, I think actually do they mention, is George Trevor officially credited with creating the police station?
I doubt it. I don't think they ever mention him in the first one at all.
Can't carry any more items. Sorry, Blue Herb. You will forever be stuck here in an orangey room. Maybe that was a... Shoot. What's the opposite of a... Oh, or actually, no, I guess it would be a retcon. Maybe it was retroactively. Well, of course George Trevor designed the police station.
Construction as well as the Antarctic base. The design of the Queen Zenobia was based on the blueprints left before his disappearance.
Which one was the Queen Zenobia? Was that the one from... Does it say which game that's from?
No.
So yeah, I don't need you. Jeez. How do I have so many items and yet I'm not even filling up? And I don't need the crank anymore. But I do need the shaft.
Cruise liner operated by the Paraguas Line Company until 2003. It was used. It was used as a base for the bioterrorist organization Il Veltro.
Okay, that's the one from Revelations.
So he designed that. Sure, his designs were used, and I guess the designs for the mansion in Antarctica for the base.
Well, they were kind of ripped off of it anyway.
Damn Alfred or whoever or Alexander.
Oh, come on. Are we really going to make me spin it all the way around?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop. Alright. 1, 3, 2, 4.
Or 4, 2, 3,
4.
1.
Yeah. I wonder if that has any significance. I bet I have to enter it as a code. Alright, let me save before I go mess with
Tangle with Lisa.
La Senorita Trevor. Where did I put my ink ribbons? Well, there's 2 of them. There must be more further down.
You can't drop them. This isn't 0.
Oh, whoops. Mining area?
That's what the last save was too.
I just didn't notice it. Let me drop that one at the top. Here goes something or other.